to echo there?
No, it should be.
What is up?
Yeah, how's it going, man? It's we got today's show is gonna be about just the waiver wire picks, So I know everybody's still going through their playoff run. Everyone's trying to do whatever they can to make it. I'm trying to do whatever I can to make it in some of my leagues. So hey, we're just here to help out, have the conversation about exactly who we're looking at here. So all right, Ace. I'm gonna just start it with a guy who, I mean, just based on just the injury situation, that's where you're really going to look at Emmanuel Wilson.
Okay.
So for Josh Jacobs owners, I mean, better news than you expected, because it does seem like he is potentially could play this week, which shocked me. But at least he's not going to be out as long as we thought. It looks like he said that he potentially still could play Sunday, but he avoided a serious injury. So that's always good. Yeah, Evan, you got a question, man? You can definitely ask.
Yeah. So Glenn, honestly, one thing I was thinking about. So this late in the season, injuries are the worst thing in the world, because injuries kill your playoff run. You get an injury in week 3. It's like, oh yeah, I'll keep him around until the end of the season. But like right now, somebody's out for 3 weeks. Why are you trying to make a strong push in the playoffs? This is the scariest thing.
So in the case that you're saying, once again, anybody have questions you can ask. If the case that you're saying, right? Let's answer this real quick, and I'll get back to what you said.
All right.
Would you do London H-Chan for Gibbs and Jefferson in must-win situation? A lot of us are in this situation. All right. London kind of goes into what I was going to say. London, Gibbs, and Jefferson. I'm doing this trade.
Especially right now with the injury. I'm definitely going Gibbs and Jefferson. Injuries are too scary right now for me.
You got to. And it kind of goes into what I was going to say.
Especially in win-now mode.
Yeah, win-now mode, yeah. People in these circumstances, it kind of goes what I was going to say to you about the Josh Jacobs injury. If you are in a situation where you need to win immediately, I mean, obviously Josh Jacobs might play, but if he doesn't, I wouldn't mind you right now deciding to trade Josh Jacobs or Drake London in this scenario. Because if you're in a situation where you can't afford to wait another week or wait a couple weeks, I'll say that you make that trade, or you try to trade Josh Jacobs and try to give it to somebody who can give you a good player. Because Josh Jacobs, he's a starting running back. He's a good player, touchdown machine. So if you can make that trade, talk to somebody and let them know, hey, this is what I want to do. This guy can help you in your playoff run. I'm also trying to make a playoff run. It's an easy decision for me.
Yeah, but you also got to make sure that while you're even doing this trade, you're not getting ripped off. You know what I'm saying? You have to be getting a lot of value here. Like, I get it, they're hurt. You have to make sure you don't get ripped off. But honestly, sometimes but Glenn, actually, as I was saying it to him, like, man, maybe you got to take the collateral loss, though. Because if you don't make the trade, there's no point in us having a conversation with you because y'all did a playoff run. You know what I'm saying? You got to play the one to be alive tomorrow.
Yeah, but you got to hope that the trade that you're making is actually going to make you alive tomorrow. Don't just do a trade just because you need the player and then you ended up not making it. Make sure it's a trade that can actually make some noise in your team. That's what's key about that. So it's a tough time right now with fantasy, man. Everybody's injured. It's wild, man. It's really wild.
I'm really hurt. Garrett Wilson's been out for a lot of the season, so
and then
it looks like it's not over.
Yeah, and I would come out here and say start Adonai Mitchell, but the way he was dropping passes, it's like I don't think he's an option. Sadly, I like Adonai Mitchell.
Some people will make you believe that Tyrod Taylor is gonna change the story for him.
I still don't understand that, and I'm so mad it's against the Ravens. So I feel like Justin Fields has a better chance against the Ravens than, but maybe Tyrod.
Wait, hold on. Justin Fields has a better chance against every team. This is the Jets listening to you and saying do whatever it takes to not win games so that you don't screw up not having a top pick, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Because
this is good.
it's not about this week. It's about like I think next week they play the Saints,
Yeah,
which I want to say is a matchup that they're in, and you don't want to put yourself above the Saints because I think they're 2 wins right now. They get the 3 wins. I think that I looked at their schedule and realistically, I think that they could if they really fight really hard, they could be a 5-1 team.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they're not gonna fight hard for that.
yeah, but you don't think they will? They might though.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
might. They
saying?
might. It's happened. It's happened before. They're both 2-8, which is interesting.
Yeah,
But no, this is definitely a tough fantasy week, man. There's this Michael Wilson. What do you think about Michael Wilson's performance?
I think Michael Wilson's a good receiver. I like Michael Wilson.
Yeah,
Um, but I thought that the Marvin Harrison thing was a very temporary fix. It wasn't like I don't think it was like a long-term injury, right?
yeah. I think he,
So
if any,
he should be back this week.
at most, just misses this week. At most,
Yeah.
it seems like he's nearing a return. Purdy versus Carolina or Brissett versus Jacksonville. From
Mm.
Purdy
All right,
versus
let's see.
Carolina.
This is
I'm
kind of tough. It's not as easy. Like
not, but I
Brissett just
mean,
had 47 completions, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You can't scoff at his performance.
no, not at all. That's why
And
I'm
Jacksonville has had a really good defense.
yeah, I'm seriously considering. I just don't know if Carolina puts up a good performance like they did this week to make Purdy have to really pass the ball and get volume
Yeah,
to actually
make a
put a good
competitive matchup.
performance on. Yeah, this might just be a Christian McCaffrey game. So that's why I think I'm leaning Brissett here, which is something I thought I would never say in the
Yeah,
beginning of the season. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I can agree with the Brissett one.
Oh yeah.
Zay and Jesse
Zay,
for Hampton and Judkins. I think you lean towards the Hampton and Judkins, right?
yeah, a lot of people we get a lot of Zay Flowers questions. It shocked me how many people
I mean, you know, we're Baltimore. We're in the Baltimore area, so
but yeah, I'm gonna I like the Hampton Judkins. So if you are trading Zay and Jency for Hampton and Judkins, I like it. Hopefully you're in a position to make this trade and you're not like a struggling team. You make this trade
yeah,
if you're a playoff team and you know Hampton is coming back in the future, and that's definitely gonna benefit you. I like it.
mm, yeah. I can agree with that. All right. Post referee said I traded away Henderson and Tep for Dowdle and Waddle in the playoffs. Don't want to risk the Henderson thing. I think that's a great trade.
Yeah, it's a good
We
trade.
don't know what the Ramondre Stevenson effect is gonna be.
Yeah, yeah, and it's sad because I love Travion Henderson. I've been a big fan of him, but the situation you just don't know what Vrabel's gonna do. And Teton Waddle's a great he's a good wide receiver. Dowdle is the real reward here. So yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
good trade. All right, we got here. Oh, we got was it
Boston versus
FVDY
Jacksonville.
next door.
JMO versus Giants and Pittman Jr. versus Casey. I think you got to start Pittman here, right?
You got to start
And then
Pittman.
you
The
and then you go. I think I'm going JMO here.
you going JMO?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so. Yeah.
start two.
Yeah. Pittman and
Uh,
JMO.
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Man, this it's tough though, that second one. JMO's been balling though. He's been balling, so you gotta go JMO. That's so I'm
Yeah.
going Pittman, no doubt against
Yeah.
KC. That should be uh, a good scoring game, hopefully. And
Yeah.
JMO versus New York, I can get with that. Hopefully
Yeah.
Jackson Dart is back, makes the game exciting.
Yeah. Definitely. That's the hope. Let's see.
What do you think Travion is going to be the RB1? This is
Nah, I don't think so. I think that if even if he is, I think Ramondre Stevenson is still going to get a lot of carries.
yeah, I think Travion might end up being the RB1, but for some reason, Rabel is going to go back to Stevenson. Doesn't matter how much he fumbles. Doesn't matter if he drops a pass, whatever it is. Travion Henderson could do whatever. And for some reason, they'll just go back to Ramondre Stevenson. There's definitely some ties there. I just don't know what it is.
Right. Jefferson, Brees, and Kittle for Saquon, T, and McBride. So Glenn, are we out on Jefferson? I think that's something that we need to come to a conclusion of. What do we think about Jefferson going on for the rest of the season?
I still believe in Jefferson. Maybe I'm crazy, but I still believe in the guy. He's just so too elite of a player for me to believe that this is something that's gonna last. I can't let that go.
Okay.
So I think, man, McBride has been amazing. Saquon not so much.
I think going Saquon, T, and McBride here. And I know it sounds so crazy, even as it rolls off my tongue, but like I think that's where I lean towards here. Because
I
you're
think
hoping that Saquon gets better as the season goes on, and I think that the Jets want to lose, so I don't want to trust Brees Hall.
yeah.
And McCarthy doesn't want to throw the ball accurately, so Justin Jefferson is not a real option anymore. It's tough.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Saquon is a big factor here. I do believe Saquon could make a change, especially for the playoff run. So yeah, I'll do Saquon T and McBride. McBride has been sensational. Yep. Wilson, I don't think Wilson's a one hit wonder. I just when Marvin Harrison comes back, it's just gonna be a lot more competition for him. I don't know if he's a because without Marvin Harrison, he was a wide receiver one at that point.
Yeah,
He was
and
going
he's
crazy.
competent. They drafted him the year before to be the guy there.
So,
He's actually got drafted the year before.
was it just a year or a couple years?
I want to say just a year, maybe two.
Okay. But either way, I mean, it's not so much against Wilson. It's just that Marvin Harrison Jr. is the guy, and with Wilson, I just feel like it's he's going to be number two. I don't know if the offense can be that high powered to now have Trey McBride probably number one target, Marvin Harrison Jr. is your number two target, and then it's Wilson.
Yeah,
So is Jacoby Brissett going to be that good to make them all eat? I just feel like it's not anything as Wilson
especially
is
not
scoring in
against
that
the
situation.
not Jacksonville defense. It's a tough defense to play against.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let me answer this question. All right, no problem. Mm, all right,
Oh man, this I was actually gonna
is
get to this one.
the Benson one?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
So with okay, so DeMarcado, what's going on with DeMarcado? Seems like he's dealing with something.
Yeah, he's been
So
struggling to stay healthy all season. I
so
think as
then
of right now,
mhm.
you still look at Bam Knight and then Michael Carter. I haven't heard anything saying that Trey Benson's back. They said day to day last week, but because they said it's a high ankle sprain for him.
Yeah. Um I am leaning more towards Michael Carter, but I like Trey Benson better than all the backs there.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you
absolutely.
find out Trey Benson is playing, I if I had to choose a back out of that backfield, I'm gonna choose Trey Benson there. Um,
Yeah,
and the interesting is, I hope that if you're gonna make the decision, you probably are under the belief that they're gonna give him a full workload,
yeah.
which probably won't happen. They'll probably ease him in. So it's tough to just
I think
really
it
you
depends on how the
definitely
game. It depends on the game script, though, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely could. Definitely could. And it depends of how he's feeling.
Yeah,
Honestly.
absolutely.
So yeah,
But he's been set to come back for the last 2 weeks, and they haven't been like ruling him out very very early. But they haven't opened up his window either, so it might be a sign as well.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm leaning more on Michael. Well, yeah, I'm leaning more on Michael Carter here. Um, Bam Knight. I mean, he definitely is an option as well. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he did give you a pretty solid performance,
Yeah,
but Trey Benson is who I prefer. Um, Between Bam Knight and Michael Carter, I think it's I think it's either or. Maybe you want to choose Bam Knight. Bam Knight is more of the they do give him he does get touchdowns. Seems like they haven't given that opportunity. So a lot of times when you have running backs like these, you just want to search for the end zone. Running backs who are getting to the end zone. So
um, man, we are just talking about we were just talking about somebody. I wanted us to wrap up talking about them. I think it was Emmanuel Wilson though, but I feel like we finished. No, it was Wilson.
yeah,
Who
I
was
mean
the
I
name we
was
were talking about?
yeah, I mean what I was saying before about
Hmm.
making trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with like a guy like Drake London,
Hmm.
guys like that, you want to trade them. If you if you're going to a playoff run and these guys are gonna be out long term, if you got any players that are gonna be out long term in your team, you can afford to keep them on your team, even if they're an elite player. So hopefully you make that
Unless your
trade.
team is like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless your team is good enough, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. We got May, Dowdle, Hampton, London, Waddle, Gadsden, Marv.
Marv. I like the team. It's a 12-man league. I like the team a lot. Especially you have RJ Harvey and Trey Benson on the bench. Troy
Man,
Franklin
but
as well. I think
Hampton
it's a
is
good team.
Hampton is out. That sucks. Yeah, you gotta start. Oh, Harvey's on a bye, ain't he?
Yeah, he is on a bye this week. Yes, he is.
Man,
So
you
is
just
Troy Franklin.
it's a good squad. It looks like you need
Yeah.
some running back help right now.
So when I was saying that, I was even thinking about in regards to like thinking about going into the playoffs with a lineup like this. It looks pretty good. Because he said rest of the season. I'm thinking
Yeah,
everyone, no bye weeks included. I think that's a pretty solid squad. I
it's a
wouldn't
solid
be
squad.
upset marching into the playoffs with this squad at all. When it's
Get
about time that we give our guy
you,
this Baltimore guy this shout out, man.
like,
Sean Tucker. I think that he may have solidified himself a role in the offense. He might have usurped Rashad White even when Bucky Irvin comes back.
okay, so we're solidifying him as a number two, right?
Yeah, like I'm
Okay,
solidifying his role in the offense, not like.
okay. Now I can get with that. I can get with that. I like the way he runs the ball. I like actually like the way he looks when he's running.
But actually, I say this now, but I also thought the same thing last season as well. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's very interesting.
No, I like it, and honestly, I think that when Bucky Irvin comes back, I still believe in him. Though I still think he's gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
Um, if he's healthy, it's another situation. He gotta be healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Juan has a question for us.
All right.
Said, who for my receiver 2 and 3 flex spot? You got Devontae Adams at receiver 1, Jonathan Taylor and Travion Henderson at RB 1 and 2. Who is
Wide receiver.
Hollywood Brown? Hollywood Brown at his 2. Tez Johnson, Parker Washington, Jordan Addison, Myers, Jacoby Myers. All right, so he got Charbonnet, Jacobs questionable, Debo, and Johnson on a bye. Okay, so I guess he's asking for help for his lineup for this week, right?
Yeah, wide receiver
And a
and
flex.
3 and flex.
So I think just off rip, I don't know the matchups off the top of my head, but I'm thinking I'll go Addison and Jacoby Myers here, receiver 2 on flex.
Yeah, I think Addison can have a good performance this week. I think they're going against Green Bay, if I'm not mistaken. I got Addison on my team, so I'm pretty sure they're playing against Green Bay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go Myers as well. Myers actually hasn't had like a terrible performance
Yeah,
this season,
yeah,
in terms of PPR especially.
yeah.
So yeah, I think those are the two you want to go with. The
But do you feel
flex,
like it's dependent on this BTJ status?
I still think he's gonna be all right.
Okay.
I do. We do. Isaiah has a question as well. I lose Puka and Jalen Warren for Pickens and Gibbs. Man, you lose Puka. That sucks. All right, let's see. Pickens has been a monster.
So I
Jalen
guess
Warren.
this is one of those you go Gibbs or Puka, Warner Pickens, right?
Yeah.
And I
Honestly,
like Gibbs. I like Gibbs more than I like Puka.
so Warren is dealing with the injury, so I think Pickens holds more value there.
Yeah,
Um, hey Isaiah, I can do it. Hopefully your team suits that. I would
yeah,
do it. You get Pickens and Gibbs there. Gibbs is an elite running back, so I don't
yeah,
mind. I don't mind getting an elite player back for another one. And you get a wide receiver as well. Pickens has been great. Hopefully they keep that up. I don't see why not.
yeah,
Before I was worried about when CD came back if he would still flourish. Seems like sometimes he looks like more of the target than CD in that offense. So
yeah,
I uh, I like to trade. Definitely go ahead and do it. Um, Hopefully you're not hurting that wide receiver or anything when you make this trade.
yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, because you're definitely losing Puka. So you get Pickens. Hopefully you have another wide receiver that can make your team very well rounded.
And you talking about the Jalen Warren injury? What do you think about what kind of game I was gonna look like?
Honestly, I still think Jalen Warren, like in real life football, he's gonna maintain the starting position. It's not really a competition, but Kenneth Gainwell has been such a good running back out the backfield, like in terms of catching the ball. And let's see, Isaiah has Pittman and Marvin's hurt. Hey, Pittman is solid though. Pittman's been
Yeah,
good.
Pittman and with Marvin Harrison, especially with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. I think that's a pretty good receiver tandem.
Yeah, I haven't. I wasn't a big fan of Pittman coming in. This guy, I feel like I don't know if last season he didn't really show up. It's been a while since he's been like that good. But this year, I cannot deny him. He's been good. So yeah, that's a good. You got a good team there.
Yeah,
But yeah, back with the Gainwell, he's been good out the backfield. He's catching a bunch of passes, making one-handed catches out there. He's just a really good like running back, receiving back.
yeah,
So that's just gonna keep him on the field. It's not that Jalen Warren isn't. It's just that I'm just giving props to how good Kenneth Gainwell is at it. So I uh I think he's definitely an option. I don't if Jalen Warren doesn't play, you can start Kenneth Gainwell.
right.
Yeah, I think it's a good option. Yeah. Yep. But another
What do you?
guy,
Mhm.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do you have for this the RJ Harvey outlook for the rest of the season?
It's kind of scary. Um, you know, these coaches, I don't really know. Usually,
What
when
they're
you have
thinking?
a rookie running back in your backfield,
Hmm.
you really want to make sure you use them
Hmm.
because you want to make sure they have. First off, they get exposure. Second, you want to use that miles on them early because you don't want their contract to come around and you just started giving them the ball their third year, where you're
Yep,
not maximizing their talent until late.
yep, yep,
And I think that's the mistake some of these coaches are making. And like So in terms of Sean Payton, I just want to see what he's gonna do moving forward. It's really hard to predict what's gonna happen with RJ Harvey, um, because all of a sudden McLaughlin gets the touchdown. That's what RJ Harvey was doing to J.K. Dobbins. Now it's like whoever's the starter has to deal with the
Somebody gonna get
backup.
off your plate. Yep.
Yes, it's like it's a lot to deal with. But yeah, RJ Harvey, I love the player, I love the running back, but it just seems like these coaches aren't really giving them the full workload. It like I said, it took until Ramondre Stevenson got injured before Travion Henderson can get the full workload.
Yeah.
RJ Harvey, who are they going up against this week?
They're on a bye. They're on a bye this week.
Oh yeah, they're on a bye. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, they have the bye week. Dobbins out for the season, so
Yeah.
I don't see why RJ Harvey can't be that guy. Um, I think he's a good player, but
It was interesting watching the carries as I was watching the game.
yeah, yeah.
Ashton said pick three: Devontae, JMO, Olave, CD, and Pierce. So Allen
Wow.
Pierce, I'm assuming, and Devontae Smith. So I think
Oh,
automatically you can
Devontae
see.
Smith. I was thinking Devontae Adams.
Oh,
No, you could be right. uh,
Devontae Adams is Devontae Smith is with an A, ends with an A.
oh,
So
got you,
does
got you.
Devontae
Okay,
Smith.
okay, got you,
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
Um.
CD, I'm saying CD right away.
Yeah. Definitely. Absolutely. So let's
Um,
pick three. So CD, you got CD so far. I
JMO,
can't. I find it hard to put Olave in these things because I just don't trust the quarterback play. Um. But yeah, I
JMO.
could go JMO here,
Yep.
and if then you got to go Devontae. Either Devontae. Those three.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Well, if it's Devontae Adams, you definitely go with Devontae Adams.
Yeah, he's the number
Um,
two then.
yeah. I mean, with Olave, it's such a question mark just because they were on a bye.
Highly talented.
And he had a good week.
Hmm.
With Tyler Shuck's first game starting, he had a
Yeah,
long touchdown. But
yeah,
then you wonder, you wish they played this week so you could know. But then they followed that up with a bye week, and you're still unsure of what Olave can be. Ashton, if you believe in Olave, make Olave your guy. But for me, I'm gonna go CD, J Mo, and then Devontae. Yeah, we agree on this one.
yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I have Olave in one of my leagues, and I'm stuck to him, so I'm gonna play him. But am I nervous? Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's that third one is a question. But
Yeah.
that's I don't blame you for choosing that. One interesting thing that's going on though,
Mm.
and I kind of expected this. I did, believe it or not. I wish I said it, but I expected this. That Devin Singletary is really becoming a factor in New York, and
Yep.
I saw it coming.
You
Um,
kind of said you alluded to it though.
yeah. I didn't put my foot in it.
Yeah.
But that's a 50-50 backfield now.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
it's not like that's not guaranteed that Tyrone Tracy. He had a good day, Tyrone
Mm.
Tracy. But it just with running backs when they get the touchdowns, that's really like saying something.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that, and I'm just like, Devin Singletary is getting the goal line work,
And
and
he's a smaller back.
smaller back, strong back though. Even though he's
Yeah.
like one of the short, strong guys though.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I like it. I like Devin Singletary. I've been a fan of his for a while. Not nothing against Tyrone Tracy though. Tyrone Tracy though. I have Tyrone Tracy in my ESPN league.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this is the situation that currently is going on in New York, and you gotta hope that they both can perform if you have one of these running backs. Uh,
Yeah, but practically they're not both. I think the real question for that team right now is who gets the third down work, the 2 minute drill work. because you expect them to be losing frequently and often, right?
Well, when
So,
Jackson Dart comes back, I think this team can
but it's
fight in every game they play.
Jackson Dart and Dayball can fight
Yeah,
in every game.
yeah,
I don't know what it's gonna look like with this guy, that the new coach.
I know.
They call
And,
him Mini Dayball. I think it's just because he's bald. But
and it was, I didn't blame Jameis for the situation. I know Jameis didn't look good,
no,
but
I
I
think he looked
mean,
fine. I think it was just the pick. He threw a
yeah, yeah,
nasty pick at the end of the game.
yeah. But I don't know why you make this decision now. I think it was a mistake by
Which decision?
getting rid of Dayball.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just makes
absolutely terrible.
you have a rookie quarterback. Let him finish the year with the
And
coach.
quarterbacks always talk about their struggles with that new system all the time.
And now look, Justin Fields about to get another new system next year.
Man. And then he's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And then he's how can he be the problem?
He might be the problem, but I don't know.
So I don't think he might be the problem. I look. Here's the thing. Okay, same talent as Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is more loved.
Well, let me give you background on that. Trevor Lawrence was always the number one quarterback, though.
I know.
Every step of the way, Justin Fields
Yep.
usually number two.
Yep.
Yeah.
High school, college, every situation. I don't think there's a gap in their skill level or talent level at all. Like because how good that everyone told me that Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be, he's not that good. He's just as good as everyone else. Not everyone else, but like him and Justin Fields are just the same amount of good. If Justin Fields was in a situation going to Jacksonville, being loved and treated as nicely, same production, same results, I assume. Because I've
Well,
seen I've seen Justin Fields have success. He's been 500 with the Bears. He was 4-1 with the Steelers. So to
so you,
me,
you you
this
think it's more of his situation
yeah, absolutely a situation thing.
because you could definitely say Trevor Lawrence has accomplished a lot more than him, had better seasons. I'm pretty
Of
sure
course,
I'm pretty sure he's been a Pro Bowler. But you attribute it more than I think he won a playoff game, right? Just one playoff
Mm,
game, I believe, against the Chargers.
no, I think he lost to Justin Herbert.
Okay. No. I think it's the other way around.
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure the Chargers blew that lead. Herbert had a big lead. The Jags came back and won that game, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but either way, he's accomplished more.
No,
Um,
you're right. Jacksonville won by 1 point. Yep.
yeah. Trevor Lawrence led that comeback. That was a big accomplishment in his career. So there's really no evidence for what you're saying, but I understand why you're saying what you're saying, just
Yeah.
based on the support he's had. He's never really had anything consistent.
And then the type of organization, because you got to think about the history in Chicago. Chicago's been bad for a while. They want to answer really bad. They want a quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they want quick answers. Answers aren't quick.
no,
Jacksonville took a little bit more time, and obviously he showed talent throughout the glimpses and flashes. But I know the truth about Trevor Lawrence, and it's just waiting for the rest of the world to accept it.
hey, this season's gonna show it. Right now, I think the seventh seed.
Yeah,
It's gonna be real interesting to see how the season goes.
yeah.
But that's gonna be something to look at. So yeah, Devil Singletary, if he's still in your waivers, definitely pick him up there. I
John said
traded.
he traded Brees and AJ Brown for Amon Fire or nah. I like it. I like it. It depends on obviously always depends on what your team looks like, right? I hope you have other running backs that are competent, but I like this as a trade just on paper. AJ Brown has been inconsistent. Brees Hall is in a bad offense, bad system. Amon Ra's in a good system. He's been consistent all season. He's the number 3 ranked fantasy receiver, non PPR. So he got a chain. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good trade. I don't
Yeah,
mind
I
this at
agree
all.
100%. Once again, the trade alone, I don't know if I would do the trade, but because you needed a Monra, like clearly you needed that benefit there.
Yeah,
So I 100% approve of that trade.
and I think Jettis is gonna be his number two. Monra and Jettis
That's
on paper
wonderful.
looks really good.
That's wonderful.
Just hoping that Jettis performs well enough to keep that standard.
And I believe in Jettis. I think he will.
Yeah.
So I like the trade, John. All
Johnny
right.
said he got offered Lamb, Etienne, and Tucker for Garrett Wilson, Bijan, and BTJ. Do I do it? So he gave you two injured players and Bijan for CD Lamb, Etienne, and I don't know, is it Trey Tucker or Sean Tucker?
Probably Sean Tucker.
Really?
It could be
Okay.
either. It's hard to know which Tucker we're talking about here.
Mhm.
Um, Trey Tucker.
No, no.
Trey
Okay,
Tucker.
so he's getting it. So he's getting the Lamb side. He's getting Lamb, Etienne, and Tucker.
So
It's Trey
okay.
Tucker. Yeah.
So let me say this: if you are already in the playoffs and your team is straight, and you're just trying to just pull off wins just for seeding, or whatever the case may be, if you are in a good place in your league, and you have Wilson, Bijan, and BTJ, I don't do the trade. But if you need players to play for you right now, and you have Brian Thomas Jr. and you have Garrett Wilson as your two wide receivers, and you don't have anything else, then I would make the trade and do whatever you can to get your lineup going. Otherwise, looking at this trade, I wouldn't do it.
Can I tell you what I think?
Go
I don't
ahead.
think Garrett Wilson is going to be relevant for the rest of the season. Okay. I'm a
Okay.
Garrett Wilson owner, and I just don't think he's going to be relevant for the rest of the season. He went on IR last week, so 3 more weeks of IR. We're in week 12 right now, so 12, 13, 14. Right? Before he's eligible for the window to even be open.
Hmm.
I think at that juncture, the Jets are going to be so bad off. Do you march your superstar receiver out there on the field and say, all right, come lose these games with us? With the risk of injury, he could tear ACL. He'll be out for the whole season. It could be like 12 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I remember they did something similar with Olave last year. And just rest of the season's out for the rest of the season. So, like, to me, I don't think Garrett Wilson has relevance. Fantasy relevance for the rest of the season, at least. If they're going to the playoffs, maybe, but, like, I don't think they're contenders, so I don't think he's playing. Um, and I don't trust BTJ. It
Wow.
seems like it seems like the Jaguars need to lean on the run game. So maybe it's better to and so CeeDee Lamb's highly productive. Etienne highly productive. And Trey Tucker has been mildly productive in a bad system. He just got a touchdown this week. He's ranked 20th in non PPR. Maybe you go there.
No, it's not bad. I mean, so the thing about this, Bijan has to carry you in this trade because he just holds so much value here. Um, I think I'm still gonna stand on what I'm saying in terms of
Okay.
if you need wins, make this trade because, like you said, Garrett Wilson, that's a long term thing. BTJ, you gotta hope when he comes back, he's somebody.
Yeah.
And when is he gonna come back? So if you need some wins, if you're like fighting for a playoff spot, I say make the trade.
Yeah.
All
No
right.
problem, John. Alec Pierce over Michael Pittman next week starting. Who the Colts playing against? I think they're playing the Chiefs.
They are playing the Chiefs. Yep, they are playing the Chiefs. So
Nah, I think you go Pittman all the way here.
I'm gonna go Pittman as well. Alec
The
Pierce,
volume.
yeah, Alec Pierce had, I think what was it last week was his first week without being the number two, right?
Mm.
And he looked pretty good. But Michael Pittman he's been playing well the entire season, so I'm gonna stick with Pittman there.
Swasher05 said, start to Monty, Worthy, Schultz, Sean Tucker. So this Sean Tucker thing, you got to watch out and see what the Bucky Irvin deal is. That's the number one thing I can tell you.
Monty, who's Monty?
Dave Montgomery.
Okay.
So I think that's the secure one of the starts, right? Start David Montgomery for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Worthy, honestly, Worthy's been worthless. Um, I, we'll put a pause on Worthy here. You got Schultz, Sean Tucker.
Just FYI, CJ Stroud isn't playing.
Okay. Oh yes, that is a good FYI. Um, yeah, Worthy's been too bad for me to consider Worthy.
Then
Um,
we're playing Sean Tucker, right?
Sean Tucker, you gotta play Sean Tucker at this point.
And regardless, wait, so are we playing Sean Tucker regardless of the Bucky Irvin injury status? Are we considering that as well?
I do think that goes into consideration. I do. Um, Honestly, it's between Sean Tucker and Worthy. I'm so sad that Worthy has been so bad recently. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Sean Tucker here. I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean,
I don't hate it. I don't hate it, honestly.
it just
I, I was
let
gonna
me
say
pull up
go.
Worthy's numbers here.
I was
So
gonna even say go Schultz and just hope he gets volume, because I think that the Bucky Irvin effect is too high. And the Sean Tucker take on his role in the backfield is my personal take. I don't know what Todd Bowles is thinking. You know what I'm saying? He might just love Rashad White, and Rashad White just might still be his guy. So Sean Tucker might just be number three because Rashad White was productive last week as well. He was averaging 5 yards a carry.
yeah. So I mean, hey, no problem, Johnny. No problem, Swasher. Um, I think of Monty Schultz. Scared of Worthy. I don't blame you.
This is good for you
Um,
to have, honestly.
and Bucky coming back.
So
Yeah,
actually, let me just FYI on. Let's talk about Schultz real quick. The last 5 weeks, he has 9.8 points, 2.4 points, 7.7 points, 11.3 points, 5.1 points, non PPR. So I think Schultz is a safe bet to go here. I think this
yeah,
is a good move, Strasser.
yeah. It might be. I just can't confidently tell you to go Worthy.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Schultz. Yeah, yeah. I could agree with you. He's in PPR here.
yeah.
Hey, Worthy in PPR. The last his last 4 weeks, 5 points, 6 points. They had 10 points, and then another seven. So hasn't really been much going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I can agree with that. And I'm gonna pull up Schultz real quick as well, just to show the difference here. Schultz has been very good. Go Schultz and I
Yeah,
would
I like
go
this. I
yeah
like what
yeah
you're saying. Yeah, I
yeah
like this, Strasser. Sean
Schultz
Tucker, if Bucky Irvin don't play, definitely Sean Tucker
yeah.
and Monty. But the problem is, I think that Schultz plays on Thursday night,
Oh, true.
so you won't know in time to make the adjustment. So you lock this in, you're kind of stuck there.
Yeah, yeah. So if anything, with situations like that, you might want to go Schultz. And
Yeah,
I'm looking at Schultz numbers here. Yeah, 11 points this week. He had 18, 13, 4, and another 18. So the past 5 weeks, he's gave you less than 11 points just one time.
yeah,
So I think you might want to go Schultz 100%. Yeah, you locking
yeah,
him in. I agree with
yeah.
that. And then yeah, Monty or Tucker. Yeah. So no Schultz is no question. Now it's between
Uh-huh.
Monty and Tucker. Uh, do the Bucks play Thursday? They don't play Thursday night, right? They
No,
play.
no, no, they play Sunday. Like,
Yeah, so you can kind of look at Tucker and see if Bucky Irvin's gonna play as close you get to the game. You can make a
yeah.
decision there. Yeah,
But
you can kind of take that to the end.
so the Buccaneers are playing against who are they playing against? They're playing against
Oh, they play Sunday night.
you play the Rams primetime game.
He might not get ruled out until like six
Yeah, I
around
think you
six.
just gotta go. You gotta go safe bet, and you just gotta play Monty. You just gotta play Monty here, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it's gonna hurt Sunday night if you see Sean Tucker running for a 40-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and that's the stuff that he does. Like he's been doing, like
Yeah.
so it, it's
But
something that
you also don't want a situation where you start in Sean Tucker and then Bucky Irvin is a factor here.
Yeah,
So honestly, I'll wait and see the practice situations. So we'll
that's not good enough though, because I think Bucky was in practice last week and he didn't play.
okay. Yeah, honestly, hopefully, I wish we get clarity sooner. Sometimes they roll people out earlier,
Yeah,
but
they
with
do.
Bucky, they might go down to the wire with him.
Yeah, and I
So
think
yeah,
sometimes they'll do that because they want you to kind of try to game plan for him.
yep, yep.
So
So yeah, unfortunately, you probably got to play Monty. I mean, not unfortunately, he can have a good game as well.
yeah, I agree.
He needs a touchdown. That's what his kind of thing is. He's gonna need a
But
touchdown to really be.
but I don't mind the David Montgomery thing because I know like worst case scenario, he has a role in the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know that he has a role in that offense.
Yeah,
Like the carries are split. This is his production just hasn't been good, but the carries have been split.
he's just a running. He needs touchdowns to be to be relevant. Um, don't get me wrong, he can run the ball well. He's a good running back, but if he gets a touchdown, you're golden. Yeah,
Yep, absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, but man, it's gonna be an interesting week. Somebody that people got to pay attention to though, and somebody that I've been paying attention to is
Mhm.
Christian Watson.
Yeah.
It's been so interesting with Christian Watson just because we were talking about him before and how he got the contract
Yep.
before
It
he
don't make no
even
sense. Yeah.
before he even came back from the injury. He got a contract.
So I guess
Um,
they were playing chess. We were playing checkers. That's the
yeah,
problem right there.
they knew right away like this is our guy.
Yeah. And
Um,
honestly, he always has those flashes though. Every year, he just can't stay healthy. That's his problem.
yeah. No, every time he catches the ball, he falls down. It's like you just hope he gets back up.
Yep. Exactly.
But Christian Watson, last year he had 20 points last week. This is a PPR leagues here.
Hmm.
He had 6 and 7. He had 12 his first week back. I like what I'm seeing. They go against
Yeah.
Minnesota.
But he looks the best of all the receivers there. Like he passes the eye test significantly.
Yep. I like it. I think once again he's not like your savior, but he could be a flex option for you if you need it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Jaden says with Penix on IR, which is something I want to bring up later. Should I sell Bijan high on number one in my division? If you're number one in the division, I do not sell Bijan. I think Bijan's going to eat no matter what.
Yep.
Bijan's a great pass catcher. So even
Yep.
if they're losing because Kirk Cousins is just playing like trash, I still think Bijan is in the mix even more because he's a better catcher than Algier is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry too much. Think a little bit too much there, Jaden. You're good.
Sean said A chain for Amon Ra. It depends on what your team needs, man.
Yeah, I think it's a fine trade though. Like
Yeah.
straight up, that's a good
Yeah.
trade
It's
straight
not a
up.
bad trade.
Yeah, especially if
Receiver.
you need a receiver, and Achan's in a situation. Achan's been great, um, but he is a running back in an offense that's suspect.
Yep.
So I probably lean more on Monra, but it's a good trade either way as long as you aren't hurting that running back after this.
Yeah. And that's the real concern, honestly.
Yep, 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 no doubt. But yeah, it's man, it's getting rough out here with the situations right now. In one of my leagues, I'm 4-7. I'm making that push.
Man, I'm
Um,
happy that we maybe could get some time to actually talk about it today.
yeah, man, it's just crazy. Fantasy just does you wrong sometimes. Like in this league, I'm 4-7. I'm the second highest scoring team in the league. It's
I
just,
wish
and I
you could
even
show
look.
them what it looks like too, like so that they can see.
No, because everyone's having their best day against my team, so it's not
Yeah,
like I had this game where I scored like 120 or something, like a bunch of points. I still lost,
yeah,
and it's just based on who I'm playing that week, and they beat me, and it's crazy because I think there's a team. I don't know. I don't think it's yours. I think it's another
mhm,
team that's like top six, and like they're not even close to being the top scorer. And it's just like I'm just like, how do you deserve to be there though?
top
But
six and not even top scorer.
Chris Rodriguez, though, I did want to mention him before. I
Oh,
forgot
okay,
because I truly think that your boy Krosky
JCM,
Merritt, he's it's over.
he's done.
It's
Yeah,
over. Hey,
it's a sad one.
just keep him on your bench. You got hope for whatever. But Chris Rodriguez, it's not even that Chris Rodriguez is that good. It's just that it's his backfield now.
Yeah,
It's pretty much it. How much I don't have the I'm gonna try to pull up how many carries he got.
oh,
Uh,
I actually just had it. I just went away from it. Why did I do that?
I got it here. He had 15 carries there, and he caught one pass out the backfield. But it just the 15 carries that he got, it
Yeah,
just kind of solidified it all.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Krosky Merritt, he was a really good story in the beginning, and it
He's
just went
Jaden Daniels
completely.
dependent.
Yeah.
He's Jaden Daniels dependent. And I think that's really interesting. I've never seen that be a thing before. Where a running back is quarterback dependent. Like just
And
it's not like he's not running well anymore. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah. And honestly, I think with uh with Merritt, you just keep him on your bench. I wouldn't drop him or anything.
Yeah, you can't drop him.
Yeah, but
He's one of those can't drop plays, and those are even worse sometimes.
yeah, it's so interesting. Um, but yeah, man, I was funny enough. I was just talking about one of the leagues we had. Did this question come before I said that or what?
Which one?
On the YouTube question here, asking us
Let me
about our
see.
leagues. I literally just brought up our league. I wonder. Oh, you
Oh,
didn't see it, so.
I
But
just
yeah,
not seeing
it's
it.
like I was saying, man. Sometimes in fantasy, y'all, like you can have a great team. Your team can be putting up points. This happened to me in two of my leagues.
Hmm.
So I have a one ESPN and one NFL.com league. The ESPN one, I'm third in scoring, and second in scored against. NFL.com, I'm second in scoring and first in scored against. It's just sad. I mean, I think I have a better chance the ESPN one to make the playoffs. But
Then
yeah,
the one league you're like number
no,
one
it's about league
seed.
style, league style.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, yeah. I think I have a better chance in the other league, but the ESPN league. But
Okay.
I'm gonna try to push. I'm gonna try to do something amazing. See if I can do it on both. I'm gonna see. Honestly, it's gonna take some miraculous stuff here. Um, I honestly, in with NFL.com, like the measure on how you make the playoffs is such a weird standard. I don't even know what to expect. ESPN is a lot straight. It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
I just gotta win those tiebreakers and win these games. Get to 7 wins. Yeah.
I think that I'm middle of the pack in this league, and I don't know what to do.
You talking about the what with the win league?
The win league, like I don't know what I can do more. Uh, my players are hurt. Oh, by and this is a heavy one. Like I have to win this week because the playoffs are next week for us.
Wait, no. The week after, week 14.
It's week 13. No,
14.
week 13 and week in league style. I mean, and
Oh,
win.
league stop. No, you're missing it.
No, I'm right.
It's week 13 and win,
The playoffs start in week 14
and
for
week
win and win.
and win is week 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So week
Okay,
13 is the like qualifying week.
got you.
We have
Okay, I
one
got
more
it.
week
I
to qualify.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you.
It's a must
Yeah,
win, must do next 2 weeks.
that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people are in the situation. And honestly, if you got a great player that's not going to be playing like Drake London, and you hurt
Yeah.
him, you gotta trade him.
So what
Got
do
to.
I do at quarterback though?
And what the Windley?
No, in league style because I had Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, Justin Fields. Justin Fields. As much it might sound really bad right now, but he was being drafted like around Dak Prescott range, like
Mhm.
because of his running ability.
Yeah,
He was a good fantasy option, man. So now you get a quarterback, man. That's the worst spot to be in.
yeah.
You don't have so now you got to deal with like the Trevor Lawrences, and
Bryce Young.
you think Bryce Young was a fluke, or you think he's that guy?
I think that I have to look at the body evidence throughout the year, and I can't go with him.
You got Tyler Shuck,
Nah, definitely not, man.
JJ McCarthy. It's ugly in the waivers for quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, it gets tough. That's another thing that I, I'm one of those people that don't believe in drafting quarterbacks high in fantasy.
Yeah.
But it really puts your mind at ease when you have one, though. And I never knew this. I never knew this. I never, I wasn't one of those believers. I'm like, man, I thug it out with this quarterback and that quarterback. Justin Fields here, CJ Stroud there, Kyler Murray here, and then just thug it out for the rest of the season. But
Hey,
man,
you might have to trade me for Flacco.
yeah, come on. When Burrow's supposed to come back, guys, you see the type of trades he tries to get people to do. He cheated me earlier this season too.
I can't believe Justin Fields got benched.
They want to lose. They're doing exactly what you told them to do. Is try to lose the games.
Hey, if that's what you're trying to do,
They're trying to ensure that they lose these games.
hey, I understand it. The Jets need to find out ways to lose.
Yeah.
But
And I really want to Fields to stay in there so he could I really want him to muster a way to find put them draft them at number 10, pick number 10, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, like those places, puts him in a really bad spot. That would have made me so happy. You
that's
know what I'm
happened in
saying?
the past.
For betraying me, here's what you get, you know?
Hey, that's what what's the name did in was it Houston? Was it
Dave Mills.
Houston? Yeah. I think who was the coach at that time? He forced
Lovey Smith. Lovey Smith, that's the guy
Lovie
you were
Smith.
telling me
There you
about
go.
last time. Yeah.
We were talking about Lovie Smith.
Yeah.
He won that game for the
The last game of
Houston.
the season against it was against another loser.
Yeah,
Raiders, the
and
Raiders.
they were mad. I think it was the Giants or something. I don't even know. And they were mad, but honestly, it turned out to be a good loss.
Yeah.
It took them out of the number 1 seed, but they didn't draft Bryce Young,
Yeah.
and they got C.J. Stroud instead. That was a good deal.
Yeah.
But you gotta, if in your situation, the waiver is looking thin, you might have to go like Trevor Lawrence.
I don't think he's a real person though.
Or Bryce Young. They honestly, you might have to just go Bryce Young because they're going against San Francisco, whose defense has been solid this year, but they're definitely going to lose that game to me. And I think he can get you garbage points.
You're talking about now what you're talking about like streaming a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Is that like a real playoff thing? Not really.
Oh, okay. I'm helping you for the week, and you're thinking long term.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, because it's not just this week.
Then
In
you got
league
to get
style, I'm already
look.
locked in the playoffs.
Brissett is there.
You're right.
Jacoby
Damn,
Brissett is there, and he hasn't had a bad game.
you're right.
Jacoby
That's actually a
Brissett.
good one. Man, you
It's
know
not
what I hate
really.
is that the people that we're in the league with, they watch this team, don't come and steal my player. It's cool.
There's a honestly though, if I was playing against you, I'm the type
Mhm.
of person that would pick up the player.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I do it all the time.
Yeah, if I don't need him, and I feel like that's the only option there, and
Yeah,
I can drop a guy.
yeah,
I'm playing against you. I'll pick him up.
yep,
But Jacoby Brissett is available in a lot of leagues,
yep.
and he
And he
hasn't.
shouldn't be. He's set NFL records and he's still available. Crazy.
23% of leagues in ESPN, 23.6, and he's he's having a good fantasy performance. So I think that's a good option here.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like we got any other questions here.
Yeah.
If there aren't any other questions for anybody, we can might wrap this up here.
Yep. If you got any questions, DM us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. The Talk 32 podcast.
Is anybody else you forgot? Anybody else you didn't think of with the waivers?
Nah.
I mean,
Nobody.
if you haven't picked up AJ Barner, I've been telling y'all for a long time. Like by now, if you still haven't picked him up, hey,
And he's
PPR
still
leagues,
available in some leagues.
yeah, PPR leagues, AJ Barner he's been a factor.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'll go there and pick him up.
Yeah.
I still believe Jalen Warren is the guy in Pittsburgh, but if Kenneth Gainwell doesn't play this week, I'll start him. He can get something done.
Oh.
Only if Jalen Warren doesn't play.
Yep. And if you go get Trey Benson right now, get him now.
Yeah, I might have to do that if he's available.
He's not. He's on all my leagues.
You have him in both leagues?
Yeah, I have them both.
Okay, I did trade him to you in one league. I didn't know you had him in both.
Mm.
Okay, well, maybe I'll get him on ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the waivers, yeah. Okay, hey, I'll pick him up. But okay, yeah, I might have to do that. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. Appreciate y'all for your questions, and thanks for stopping by. We got another show coming on Thursday 7 p.m. same time as today, and we're going to talk about the rest of the week. Pretty much our predictions on who's going to win this week, and honestly, if you have any other questions, fantasy wise, we'll answer those as well. We don't never mind the conversation. So,
yep.
So, thanks for coming by. We'll see y'all on Thursday.